looking for revenge tonight. Both teams in special uniforms as it's the final alternate night of the season for Toronto here at home. Here's McCoy early, winds and waits and shoots and put it right on, and the stop was made. It's played to the point. Centering pass, that's blocked away. Here's Lucan in the corner. He'll play it up on the wing for Arnsby. North Bay down the right side and through the middle. That's given away to Cleaver. Cleaver carries it in over the line, looks for a passing lane, gets it to the goal, he shoots! Another blocker save early by the North Bay netminder. And now a penalty coming to Toronto on the trip. Petrov, it's touched up by McCoy. North Bay to the first power play tonight. Face off left side of the Toronto net. Hounds winning their first game in these uniforms 4-2 at Scotiabank Arena, their first ever Scotiabank Arena start. As here's Joseph. Connors off the boards, he'll send that back down into the North Bay zone. Chasing after that was Shears. It's up on the wing for Tarasevich. Here they come on the power play. Tarasevich winding. No shot, dropped it in front. Jackson got it right on. Save made by Ryerson. To the point for McDonald. Van Steitzel. Down low the shot. It's kicked out by the left leg. Bouncing puck. Shears couldn't get it. Another shot. Joseph. Short-handed break, but they caught up to him in a hurry. And now Wakely brings it in. Wakely for North Bay. Pass to the front. It just glanced the post, but Ryerson got most of it. Here's Joseph for Toronto. Bringing it back in the North Bay zone. Turn that over to Van Steitzel. Right side and ahead, he turned it over. And Lodge is there to send it back in for Toronto. Here's Al. A much better and stronger start here tonight than they did in the Scotiabank Arena game. That shot hit the post. Tarasevich gets it right back. It's knocked out by Ryerson. Bouncing puck Wakely. Here's McDonald. Has a lane to the net. Tarasevich letting it go. That's off a leg again. And now sent into the far corner. Coffey regains control. We're halfway through this first period. Here's Coffey back to Lash. Lash gave that away as Ivan Cias plays it down to McDonald. Tarasevich, but a big fight will break out here. Danton, Coffey, and Wakely drop the gloves here as a big hit in the right corner of the North Bay zone. And pounding away is Danton, Coffey, and down goes Wakely. So both teams will get 5 minutes each for fighting. No score here in the first. 7:51 to go. Draw one back by Toronto. McKinley off to Finnegan. Back to McKinley. Lets it go. And a good save made by Ivan Cias. Hitting the corners our side of the net. Lodge getting up and getting to the puck first, but Arnsby took it back. Here's Nelson to the middle of the ice. Lodge, that almost took exception. In the corner, bumped around again. Sent to Lawson. He has the point man. McKinley letting it go, and it's easily shouldered away by Ivan Cias. Here come the Battalion the other way. Up the left side, winding and shooting. That was blocked. Didn't get its way to Ryerson. Turned over. Here's Bouchard to Ertel. That shot off a leg, and there's McKinley taking it back. It's Johnson with it. Cleaver. Passed for Johnson. Turn over to Petrov. He'll send it back in. Last minute of play here in the first period. Sent around the far boards that just missed McKinley. His hit. Couldn't get it out, though. Here's Thurinen. Walks in and shoots, and Ryerson makes the save. Bouncing puck. Another huge save. Ryerson got over. Another chance. That's poked wide. And the buzzer goes to end the first. Chances were not short in that period, but it's scoreless after one. Your stats after one period of play. North Bay and Toronto even at 6 shots apiece. It's 7-3 Toronto. Faceoffs 2-1 Toronto. North Bay 0 for 1 on the power play. And Toronto hasn't had one. We head to the second. No score. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Fantico Coliseum. The Wild Hounds in their final home game of the season. Their second last game of the season. Here's McKinley for Woods. Off the draw. He'll bring it in. Drops that to the point. Finnegan shooting, and that's off a leg. Here's Lucan. Looking ahead. Here come the Battalion. Ertel with speed down the right side. Winding and shooting, and it's blocked away by Ryerson. In the corner it goes. Very tight playoff atmosphere-like game here tonight. Woods to Cleaver. He'll send it in. It would look like Toronto's going to be facing Brampton in round 1, as it's Set to head to Arnsby now. North Bay through the middle of the ice and up on the right wing. In over the Toronto line. Pass to the front. Kicked out. The rebound knocked. Another chance. That doesn't go. Ryerson spectacular so far. Here's Cleaver for Toronto. Dropping it back. McKinley. There's the shot. It deflects. In front. Save made by Divensius. The goaltenders have been outstanding tonight. McKinley turned that over. Cleaver back out of the zone. We're almost halfway with no goal. Sent in around the far side. Nelson's there first. Lucan now. Control for North Bay. It's Arnsby. Left side and over the Toronto line. Moving to the middle. Weaving to the left. To the front. They score! A great centering feed in the slot. It's slapped home by the captain. And it's 1-0 North Bay. 7:49 into period 2. Face off here to center ice. And it's picked up by Nicholson. He'll carry through the middle. Lining for a shot. Got it away. It's kicked out by Divensius left leg. Lash to Coffey. Setting it to the front. There's the shot. It's blocked. And Christopoulos in the corner bodied, but he still has control. Tarasevich now. Here come the Battalion with speed and up the middle. Shooting it right on. Ryerson is there. Shears off the boards and back out to center. 1-0. And we're past the halfway mark in this one. Jackson enters the zone. Drops for Tarasevich. Save made by Ryerson. Sent down. A penalty coming. It's going to North Bay. Toronto will go their first power play tonight. Down by 1 here. Face off to the left side of the North Bay goal. Toronto has the best power play in the league. Here's a giveaway right in front of the North Bay net, but Mathern is there and he gets it down the ice. Coffey resetting. You can see the Toronto mascot not too happy with that. Coffey to McCoy. Pass up on the right side. McCoy spins, plays to the front. Cleaver couldn't get a shot away. Lucan's there. He sends it down the ice. Finnegan sent ahead. Now here come the Wild Hounds again. Good pass. Quick shot stopped on the McCoy bid. Another pass that's sent around the far boards and just kept in, but now it comes out. 25 seconds left on the rush. Here's Woods to the middle of the ice. Tried to play it off, gave it away to Sema. It's sent back down. Toronto 0 for 1. Here's Coffey. He'll play it up for Woods. Woods back down into the North Bay zone around the far boards. Mathern is there. McCoy challenged him. That's turned over. Petrov now. Arnsby, pass on the left for Wakely. Has a lane, and it's kicked out by Ryerson. Now McCoy for Toronto the other way. 4 to go in the period. 1-0 Battalion. Here's McCoy to lodge the quick shot, and Divensius is there with the answer. Mathern gave that away. Back to the point. Lawson, Finnegan, McKinley, and it's stopped by Divensius. He looked back, but it's between his legs for a face-off. 2:33 to go here in the second. 1-0 North Bay. Very tight game here tonight. And we expect them to be as we get closer to the playoffs. Draw 1. Here's McKinley letting it go. Save made. Backhander to the net. And Divensius got across. Here's Arnsby. Ertel with it. Huge hit into the boards. And here's Finnegan now. Last minute of play here in the second period. Lawson moves in, looks for the pass. Didn't get it. Lodge gets control. Back to Shears. That shot's blocked by Gavreau. 7 seconds remaining in the period. He's hit hard. Lawson tries to send it in. Couldn't do so. Wakely at center with it. And that'll end the second period. North Bay, the only goal in that period. Arnsby with a great centering feed across. And who other than the captain of the North Bay Battalion that put them in front. Shots on goal in the game are 14-13 North Bay. They lead at 1-0 after 2. The hits are 13-5 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-2 Toronto. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. 1-0 after 2. Welcome into period 3. This is only the third time this season that the Hounds enter the third period without a goal on the board. They have a lot of work to do. It's just one, but they haven't been able to solve Divensius tonight. Here's Arnsby. He'll bring it on the left side and drop it for Petrov. Great save, and they score! On the rebound, it's sitting there. The captain taps in his second of the night. 54 seconds into the third, Petrov. He's making his voice heard this afternoon. Here's the draw. One back by McCoy. The fans getting silent here. They got to get something going quick. Here's Ertel. He'll bring it through the middle of the ice, gave it away to Cleaver. Now McCoy with control. Hertel with it back. In come the Battalion. That goes over to the right corner. Here's McKinley. Up for McCoy. Here come the Wild Hounds. Right side, but couldn't get it in. Petrov. Pass up on for Hertel. He'll drop back, and another penalty coming. It's going to Toronto. 16:31 to go here in the third. 2-0 North Bay. And they will see their second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1. The draw, one back, picked up. Here's Van Steetzel, and it's blocked away by Ryerson. Jackson to the front. Tarasevich blocked, got it back, he scores! Power play goal as the boos rain down. It's 3-0 North Bay. 3:50 into the third period. The goals just under 3 minutes apart. And silence here tonight. McKinley to Lash. Toronto trying to get something started. Here's Coffey, backhander blocked. Lucan gets control again. Big hit there. The Hounds with it. There's the pass. They score! It came across. It's tapped in. And the Hounds are on the board. It is going to be an even strength goal. And it is 3-1. So the Wild Hounds on the board, and it's Alex Lash who gets them there as Toronto within 2. Went down 3 before getting on the board here tonight. Real test here in the third period. They don't win many games when they don't score through 2 periods. Here's a giveaway. Wakely in the corner with it, being chased by Lash. Nelson, there's the turnover. Lash centers it in front, but Tarasevich got back. Good job by the North Bay Battalion. Now here's a Wayne Carr. Blocker stop made by Divancius. Carr with it back again. Centers it over. There's a quick chance, and it's knocked away by Divancius. Wakely out of the zone. Toronto with control again. It's Coffey. He'll bring it back in. Here's Coffey. Winds and shoots. Save. They score! Alex Lash. And it's a 1-goal game. His second of the night. And Toronto within 1. Alex Lash on a solo mission here in the third period as he gets Toronto within a goal. Here's Petrov. And North Bay trying to stop what happened earlier this week from happening again. They had a 4-0 lead on Toronto back at home, and they lost that game 5-4. Cleaver up for McCoy. Tonight's a 3-goal deficit, but still the same idea. Mathern. Arnsby stopped by Ryerson, a huge save late as he keeps his team within a goal. Down behind the goal, but good battling there by Hertel. He'll play it to the point from a turn. Moving in, shooting, saved by Ryerson. Bounces in front, and they swing and miss. And now McCoy goes the other way for Toronto. Ryan McCoy, all he's got. Winded shoots, and it just glanced off Divancius and up into the seating. 5:18 to go. 3-2 North Bay. Last road game of the season for Toronto will be next. It's the final game of the season for them. Draw one back. Here's Mathern with it. Looking up ice. He's bumped off the puck there. Christopoulos. And the last stop will be in Erie against the Otters. Here's Hertel. He's offside. 3:55 to play. 3-2 North Bay. Here's the faceoff. Lash to take the draw. He has both goals for Toronto in the game. Wins it back and gets the feed. That's turned over. Carr looking for it. Jackson moves in. He has a man going to the net. Here's Tarasevich. They score! A great passing play, and they regain the 2-goal lead with just 3 minutes to play. Kyle Jackson. And silence back from Fantico Coliseum again, as it's another 2-goal deficit. Here's Christopoulos. Up ahead he has Jackson, bringing it in with Wakely. Got it back, there's the pass! Tarasevich poke check by Ryerson. Maybe his best move tonight. Sent it around the boards. Lodge is on it. Jonathan Lodge hitting his man, bringing it to the net! Save made there by Divincius. Getting it back over. Swing and a miss there. Lawson. Here's Wakely. Tarasevic down low. Christopoulos. Hounds down by 2 at 47 seconds to play. In come the Battalion. That's turned over to Lodge. Lodge right back in. Set wide of the North Bay net. Matern with it. He'll send that for Tarasevic. Ahead for Arnsby. Down to 30 seconds. Toronto running out of time. Johnson for Lodge. Here come the Hounds inside now. There's a good pass. Shears playing it over. Nicholson getting control. Here's Nicholson shooting. That goes wide. And there's Nielsen off the boards and chipped out to center with 17 seconds to play. Offside. North Bay with one of their best efforts in a while. They will be the team to beat Toronto before the end of this season. One more home loss added. And here's the draw. Lucan to Jackson. In come the Battalion. To the net. He scores! And it gets just a little more ugly. Right before the buzzer, it's 5-2 North Bay. Face-off coming here to center. Run one back, and McCoy sends that back in on Divincius. 5 seconds, it'll run down here tonight from Toronto. The North Bay Battalion enter the third period with a 1-0 lead, and they come away with a 5-2 win, a 4-goal third, to stun the Toronto Wildhounds and give them a home loss heading into the playoffs.